Hey everyone, my name is Nguyen and welcome to Stellaris and its newest DLC, Federations. Let's go ahead and create a new game. So the empire we're going to be playing is the Hyron Directorate. We are an oligarchic science directorate. We chose technocracy and meritocracy. We're authoritarian and fanatic materialist. So our species, the Hyrons, are intelligent, enduring, and wasteful. Our home planet of Tarsus is an alpine world, and the origin we selected for this game is on the shoulders of giants. So, due to some unknown past, this civilization has hidden boons in their solar system, placed there by a mysterious benefactor. So, Origins is a new feature introduced in Federations. Basically, it's like unique empire starts, so you can pick different unique starts that adds like background and unique flavor to your empire. Super cool addition to the game, I think. Now, the Empire, Hyron Directorate, and our species, these guys are basically pretty much all about science. They have no moral or ethicals whatsoever. Everything is fair game in the name of science. So any alien races we're encountering, they're gonna be more like scientific experiments for us. Alright, so if you're new to my channel, I like to immerse myself when I play Stellaris. This doesn't necessarily mean that we're gonna roleplay all in, but we're not gonna min-max either. So all decisions we take in game, we're gonna try and stay in character, so to speak. Alright, let's go ahead and select. So the game options is elliptical medium, 600 stars. We're gonna have 9 AI empires. Advanced AI starts is off. Everything else is pretty much default. Difficulty is Commodore. And yeah, that's it. So let's hit play. Now, I'm super excited to finally be able to play Federations. I've been looking forward to this expansion for a long time. I think it adds some really cool features. So yeah, sit back, relax, and let's enjoy this journey into the stars together. Alright, so on the shoulders of giants. Ours is a history of oddities and inconsistencies. We found ancient city ruins older than some archaeological excavations of primitive villages. We have unearthed saws, axes, and even rifle, which far predates stone-tipped spears and bows. A peculiar history did not, however, prevent us from stepping readily into a futuristic era of spaceflight. We have now managed to escape the gravity of our home planet, aiming for other planets and bodies in our solar system, and beyond. We had scarcely left the atmosphere before the oddities emerged anew. Strange signals of alien origin coming from within our own solar system. Alright, super cool. Let's begin and have a look at our starting system. So it's a single star, and it looks like we are on the moon of a gas giant, V. Pelor. Alright, awesome. So let's check out our home planet. It's a size 18. And our governor, Vicaltor, is intellectual, so we're gonna get a bonus to research. Very nice. Let's have a look at the planetary features here. We have industrial wastelands and sprawling slum. Now, we want to clear this one as soon as possible so we can create a new pop for us. Alright, let's check out our leader here, Director General Varho Toros. And his traits are architectural sense, so building cost minus 10%, district cost minus 10%, and planet build spin plus 10%. Very nice. And he's a champion of the people, so we get an additional 5% happiness. Very nice. Now our agenda is secure the borders, so defense platforms build cost is decreased, and our defense platforms are gonna be stronger. Not sure how useful this is in the beginning. Depends on our neighbors, I guess. Alright, so they got rid of the Empire Cohesion feature that they introduced in Megacorp DLC. Instead, now we have diplomatic weight, and our current value of 84 is because we have fleet power of 3, we have 57 from pops, 0 from economy, and 24 from technology. Hopefully we'll be able to increase our economy throughout the game. Alright, let's check out our research options here. We're definitely gonna pick this one, and pop growth speed, and here let's go for geothermal fracking. Alright, nice. So, I do want to check and change some of the policies. For starters, we're gonna stick with expansionists, I think. So this is gonna decrease the build cost for our outpost, and also increase the development speed for our colonies. So our colonies will be up and running faster, and thus we'll be able to harness resources from them a lot faster. The border friction, we'll see how much that penalty affects our diplomacy if and when we encounter aliens, and if needed we will change it. But for starters, we're gonna stick with this. Everything else looks good. We do want to change the food policy to nutritional plenitude to increase our pop growth speed. And for economic policy, we actually want mixed economy in the beginning. And we're also going to change our trade policy to marketplace of ideas. This will create more unity and we'll able to get traditions a lot faster. Alright, so far so good. Also edicts, I want to activate Map of the Stars from the beginning, so hopefully this will give us a lot more anomalies with some nice bonuses in our neighboring systems. We're also going to change the default rights for any species we might encounter. I'm thinking let's put it to residents in the beginning, and then we can choose to make slaves and science experiments of any species we wish. Alright, so our leaders. Our scientist is an archaeologist. That's really nice actually. What options do we have? Nominal research speed. Okay, cool. So we're gonna recruit a new scientist early on. Our place in the galaxy is in the north. So alright, pretty cool. We have, let's get our bearings here. We have a choke point here, and over here, and here. So we probably want to scout and possibly secure these points. Actually, yeah. So there are a lot of routes into our home system here. We'll see as we go how we deal with that, where we choose to fortify as the game progresses, depending on where our neighbors are located as well. Alright, our first building is gonna be a research lab. We can't really afford it yet. We're 260 minerals short. Before we actually unpause the game, we are going to build a second science ship. Now we can't afford to buy a new scientist, so we are actually gonna sell off some resources. Let's sell off some food and some consumer goods as well. There we go. Now we can afford to buy a second scientist to man our new science ship. Let's recruit Monarch Cop here. What options does this give us? Alright. Yeah. Alright, let's set some hotkeys here. This. Alright. Our first science ship, what I'm thinking is let's explore all our neighboring systems here to try and find a habitable planet as quickly as possible. Once we encounter a planet, we are gonna survey that system. And I think we are ready to unpause. Alright, let's do this. I'm so excited. Oh, what's this? Archaeological site discovered. We have discovered a new archaeological site. And this seems to be... it's on our whole system actually. More specifically in the gas giant we're orbiting. Oh, that's cool. So let's check it out. Ex Gravidas. A string of strange anomaly readings is emanating from the surface of V Pelor. We need to launch a service excursion to find out more. Alright, so this is probably tied to our origin. We're not gonna investigate this just yet, but we are gonna do it sooner rather than later. For now, let's continue. We're not gonna build any stations just yet, because I want to get the research lab up and going as fast as possible. Contact reports, remnants. The Hyron Directorate is abuzz with news of the alien remnants that were recently studied. These livings are considered definite proof of intelligent, purposeful alien activity at some point in the past. We may still be alone now, but we are at least not the first to be so. Oh, remarkable. Cool. Let's get rid of that. Alright, our second science ship is almost done. We're gonna assign our new scientist to it as soon as it's ready. There we go. Let's hotkey it. And Monarch Cup. There we go. Oh, we found our first planet. An alpine world size 18. Really nice. So what we're gonna do now actually is we're gonna survey this straight away. Then we can move down. And for the second science ship, let's explore these two systems here and then move this way. Now, I'm curious if we can sell off some more resources. Not yet, let's do it next month. Actually, we might be able to... No, we're not able to buy some. Let's wait another month, then we're gonna sell off some new resources. And hopefully we're gonna be able to buy some new minerals. So we can start building the research lab in our home planet. That should give us a pretty nice boost to our research. Let's see what we get here now. Alright, maybe we can sell off some more food, or actually I'm thinking maybe consumer goods. Like this. This enables us to buy 100 minerals. And we should now be able to afford to buy a research lab. No, actually we need 360, never mind. If we sell some food, how much are we gonna... 70. Alright, that should be enough actually. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and build the research lab. Very nice. So as soon as that one's ready, yeah, research is really gonna take off. And hopefully we'll get some nice text going early on in the game. Alright, so no planet here at Gaul. Let's check the next systems. Hopefully we'll find something interesting there. I'm really liking this planet. Size 18 is really good. Let's hope we get a good roll with the districts. Now we should be able to build our first mining station fairly soon. So let's move the construction ship into position of this asteroid belt. So we can start building the mining station next month. And here we go, our second planet. A size 14 alpine world. Excellent. So let's go ahead and survey this. And then we're gonna move down here and then over there. Now, our first scientist had archaeology, so excavation speed increased by 25%. So we most likely want to use this guy to research the archaeological site in our home system. Now, are we able to build... Yes, we are able to build our mining station. And once that's completed... Oh, what's this? The First League! We have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Robulus 2. If what we have learned from these artifacts is correct, this civilization was some sort of confederation that consisted of many different alien races. They called themselves the First League and appeared to have coexisted in relative peace some 2 million years ago. Though the Robulus system lies in the region of space that seems to have made up of the core of their territory, a partial map found among the artifacts indicates that this First League may have covered a significant portion of our galaxy before its eventual collapse. Interesting, so this begins the precursor, the First League event chain, and we also got one minor artifact
Situation log updated.
Excellent, very nice. Now how's our influence? It's 31, so I'm actually thinking... We have 64 stability, so I'm thinking if we should do a little trick I learned from another player called Stefan Annan. Whereas you purposely increase the crime of your planet. And by doing that, this unlocks a decision that's called Negotiate with Crime Lords. And what this does basically, it increases crime by 50%, but it also gives you 10 stability. So let's go ahead and activate that. Like this, and now we see our stability went up to 73%. And our resources from jobs increased by 13.8%. Trade value and immigration pool also. So now we're gonna assign back our governor, like so, and we are also gonna assign back the enforcer. And we're back at 0 crime, but we still have this bonus giving us plus 10 stability. Very nice. So our constructor is still building the mining station. It's almost done, 50% ready. Okay, so far so good. How is the serving of this system going? We only have a few planetary bodies left. Seems like this system, or this planet rather, is the last one to be served, except for the moon. So let's see what kind of features this has. Alright, our mining station is also done, very nice. So let's check here. Size 18, and not many districts here, which is disappointing actually. How about the features? We have a bubbling swamp, so max gas extraction wells +1. Okay, that's cool. Very nice, very nice. Alright. Influence wise, we're not gonna be able to grab this system yet. No, that's the one I'm looking for. Yeah, we're missing 55 influence. So let's hold off colonizing for now. Actually, we're not gonna claim any systems before we get our traditions. The one I'm thinking about is we're gonna go into the expansion tree and we're gonna grab Reach for the Stars, which decreases star-based influence cost.
System surveyed.
So we're gonna keep gathering influence, and then we're gonna grab this system as soon as we unlocked that particular tradition. Alright, so we are done with the research lab. So we have 2 new researchers, and our unity has bumped up to +18 because our researchers also produce unity, which is super nice. However, we are missing a technician and a miner because they got promoted to researchers. So what we're going to do is we're going to unemploy our clerks, so they become miners and technicians, and then we're going to open up this again. We don't really want to use clerks because they are quite inefficient, to be honest. And early on we definitely want the raw resources for sure. Now, question is, when can we remove the sprawling slum so we can get another pop? Alright, we still have some minerals to go. Our construction ship is ready, so let's go ahead and build another mining station. And there we go, our first tradition. Let's unlock the expansion tree. So by doing this, we're gonna increase the colony development speed by 25%. And as I said in the beginning, the faster our colonies develop and start producing resources, the better. Alright, what's this? It looks like we found our first anomaly in the Yoragana system. There are signs of an activity by an ancient precursor civilization on this inhospitable rock. Alright, this is gonna take a long time to research, so we're not gonna do it quite yet. Looks like we surveyed this planet. Again, not many resource districts. This is kind of focused on mining, which is nice. But we'll see if we find some other planets as we go along. You don't have any more waypoints, so let's continue surveying here. Then you can move. Oh, looks like this is a dead end actually.
System surveyed.
So let's head this way, like this. Alright, we're done surveying that system as well. Now, are we able to... Not yet. Alright, let's go ahead actually and build research stations as well. Now, we do have available jobs too. Our populations are growing, so the next building we're gonna build is a farm district, I'm thinking, because our food production is pretty low since we chose nutritious plenitude. And we're gonna need the food to buy colony ships. Now I'm thinking, actually, let's sell off some consumer goods.
System surveyed.
Like this. And that will enable us to actually... No, it's over here, to remove the sprawling slums, which will give us an additional pop, just like that. Super nice. Now, we're gonna get the next tradition in 13 months, and once we grab this, we are gonna start claiming these 2 systems here. So, in preparation for that, we're gonna need also probably to buy some food. Oh, looks like we found a natural wormhole. We have detected what appears to be a natural occurring subspace phenomenon on the edge of the Beta Corvi system. A rift in the very fabric of space-time has formed here, creating a wormhole that our scientists speculate may provide a conduit through subspace to another wormhole located somewhere else in our galaxy. Depending on where the second wormhole is located, this could potentially allow ships to travel from one end of the galaxy to the other in a matter of days. Unfortunately, this wormhole, like the vast majority of its kind, is inherently unstable. Any vessels foolish enough to pass through it would be ripped apart in seconds. So, we're gonna get the option to research this in the future, and looks like we found another planet. It's an arid world, size 11.
System scan complete.
And this wormhole might come in really handy later in the game, actually. And we found another archaeological site, gas giant structure. A large derelict space station is trapped in a slow terminal orbit inside the atmosphere of this gas giant. The gravitational stresses will likely destroy it completely within the next 1,000 years. It has not yet drifted deep enough into the atmosphere to make archaeological expeditions to the station impossible. Interesting. Very interesting. So what I'm thinking is maybe we should start thinking about recruiting a third science ship. We are pretty okay on resources, so let's sell off a couple of alloys. And then we're gonna build a science ship like this. And now we can also recruit a third scientist.
Detected.
Whoop! What's this? Okay, looks like our scientist gained a level. Very nice. And we also found an anomaly in the Beta Corvi system. We're receiving a weak signal from surface of this moon. The source appears to be some kind of tracking beacon. Let's go ahead and research that. It's only 100 days. Then we're gonna recruit Rald Fenn here. And make a nice addition to our scientific community. And as soon as the science ship is ready, he's gonna head out and start exploring. I'm thinking sending him off this way, and this ship can go this way here. Yeah, let's do that. Once this guy's ready here, we're probably gonna send him back to our home system to start digging the archaeological site. Alright, so it's ready. Let's assign you. Make a hotkey and let's head out and start exploring. Let's actually head, I'm thinking, this way. Like so. Make a circle here. And then head down. Excellent. Okay, I think that's good. Now, when are we gonna unlock the next? In 7 months. Okay, so our construction ship should be on standby for now. Alright, let's go ahead and build our farm district. We're gonna receive a new pop soon-ish. Very nice. Ancient survey marker. A small short-range transmitter has been located on the surface of Beta Corvi 5A. It appears to be an ancient survey marker placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious metals. The miner it was meant for evidently never arrived, as the deposit is still here. Fascinating. So we get +4 minerals in Beta Corvi 5A. Very nice. Extra resources are always welcome. So far our neighboring systems are not very resource rich, unfortunately. Hopefully that will improve as we survey more systems. And looks like we also found a strategic resource, exotic gases, down in Beta Corvi. Excellent. Very nice. We won't be able to harvest them just now, but later in the game, that's gonna be really useful actually. Alright. So interesting how the space lanes actually are distributed here. I think we might actually find a choke point here that we might want to claim. So once we're done here, we should actually go ahead and survey this system. And we found more strategic resources, volatile motes this time. Awesome. and that's in the Algoi system. Very nice. So far so good, guys. So far so good. Now the farming district is about to be ready. And here we go. Reach for the stars. Let's unlock this. And take the construction ship. And actually head down and claim our first system. Now we need to figure out how we are on resources for the colony ship. Okay, so another anomaly, sorry. This time in the Kakonen system. A class 12 asteroid orbits this planet. The small planetoid's orbit appears far too stable for its presence to be a natural occurrence. It's 89 days, so let's go ahead and research it. And also our governor leveled up, very nice. So let's see now, how are we on resources? Let's actually wait for our construction ship to claim the system before we start building the colony ship. And we also do need to distribute our workers a bit differently, so make sure the farmers are hard at work, which will give us more food. We only get +1 per month, so we definitely need to boost that. We also got the Habitable World Survey, so let's go ahead and do that.
Updated.
Excellent. So we have an idle science ship here. You were supposed to go this way. And then, once you're done, you're actually gonna survey down here. And then here. And here. And actually you are gonna continue surveying this system, and then we're gonna go back and start excavating our archaeological site. And rather soon we're probably gonna get a 4th science ship, but for now I want to save the alloys for the colony
system charted.
Alright, so we got our first technology. Now we're gonna grab powered exoskeletons, and hopefully this will lead to robots. Excellent, very nice. So Beta Corvée is Survey. Very nice. Too bad this is such a small planet. Size 11. Towed asteroid. For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid into a stable orbit around Kakonen 3. The massive engine sections and braking thrusters can still be found on the surface, although they have long since been rendered inoperable. Whoever did this also mined the asteroid for minerals, but these operations were seemingly abandoned shortly after they begun. Interesting. So this adds +3 engineering research to Kakonen 3, which is up here. Alright, very cool. So everything looks good in our home planet. Now we have unlocked a new building slot, but we're not actually gonna build something here. Instead what we're gonna do is, as soon as we colonize down here, we're gonna start resettling pops here, so the colony grows faster. Now we should be able to buy a colony ship next month. There we go, excellent. Now let's go ahead and build a mining station here. We're not gonna have enough food, so let's wait 1 more month and then we're buying the colony ship. Excellent, very nice. We can go ahead and actually build the research station as well, and then move you into position to claim this system. Excellent. So here we go.
Discovered.
Now we're able to build a colony ship. Actually, before we do that, we're gonna rename this system. This is gonna be known as Ceros. There we go. And now we're gonna colonize Ceros 3 here, like so, and it's gonna become Ceros Prime, our first colony. Amazing. Let's see what research we got. +5 research speed, very nice. And then we're gonna grab field modulation to get more energy credits from our technicians. And we also got +10% pop growth speed, very nice. So let's actually grab more food, which we definitely gonna need as we start growing. Okay guys, that's it for this episode. So what did you think about our start? Please leave a comment below. Also, I really hope you enjoyed the content, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!